Hey guys, Tom here with the Velocity YouTube channel, back again for another showroom video. When I had originally spec'd this truck and when we originally put this video on the agenda for us to film, I thought I was going to be talking about this one being in stock, but of course in classic Velocity style it's already sold. So we're going to do it anyway just because it was on the docket and just to talk to you through and show you another one that we did, but unfortunately this one is not available for sale. Anyway, we're going to walk it around today like you're standing here with me and show you all the details about what goes into building a truck like this. So let's start by talking about what this is. This is a Heritage Series K5 resto mod by the guys here at Velocity. I'm sure you've seen what we do, but basically it's an all new re-engineered truck from start to finish. It is based on a 71, 72, I can't remember the exact year of the donor of this vehicle, K5. And the eagle-eyed of you are always going to notice, hey, there's some particular things like grills and trim and bonnet style, hood style, things like that, that are across different years. And we make these trucks just to kind of look how we like them to look, how we think that they're they go together, right? There's lots of different variables you can do, but this is ours. This is how we build a K5. I'm going to start with the color. This is Bitchin blue. If you watch the other video on a similar K5, it is the same color. We've done Bitchin blue on a couple of different things. Now we've done it on an F250, we've done it on an F100, and we've done it on a couple of these K5s. It is a metallic. It is super deep, super dark, really, really great fleck when it hits the sunlight under it. It's just insane. It looks great, and that's why people love this color. It is an ice white in the center. It is not like a Wimbledon white or a Chawton white or a cream white. It is an ice white for the Chevy K5, and that gives it that split color. So, and that's a gloss, that's not a metallic. So just normal ice white in the middle and Bitchin blue on top. Let's go around the front of the truck and talk you through the grille. I call this the cheese grater grille because it kind of to me looks like a cheese grater. Actually, it was a specific grille type across a couple different years, and as you get into the later 70s models, there were lots of different grille types for the K5. Some with like a straight line down the middle and Chevrolet in the middle rather than just a ribbon and stuff like that. But this is what we use for a Heritage Series K5, unless somebody specifically asks something else. It is all dazzled in chrome finish, so it looks fantastic, really looks like a piece of jewelry. There are Holley Retro Bright headlights either side. These are a brand new LED headlight, but they look old school. They look like the old halogen lamp, which have an amazing kind of level of brightness. What's it, lumens that they rate in? Really, really bright anyway, but look old school. So you don't lose any of the classic look, which is cool. Chevy blue ribbon, of course, at the front. You do have the Velocity Flying V also dropped in there too for the grille, just with a little bit of detail, and then this big chrome front bumper with your reflectors as well. Anyway, looks really cool. Let's walk down the side of the vehicle next and talk you through some extra options. We're going to start by talking about what comes as part of that Heritage Series. So base is Signature, then Heritage Series above that. And when you go to a Heritage, you get lots of upgrades that normally you'd have to pay for or you wouldn't get with a Signature. First thing is the two-tone paint that we noticed and talked about before, but with the two-tone paint you get things like this beltline trim and these trim pieces that go in the center, and you get this wooden grain. There's a couple of different options you can do in terms of the two-tone paint. You can actually do a lower two-tone and not do any of this wooden trim. You can just have like one split trim. You can do no trim at all and just do one solid color if you want to, but most popular on our K5 Heritage Series is this because it just looks so old school. You do of course also get, because it's a Heritage Series, all of Velocity's custom billet components made on our 5-axis machine here. They're all made here in Florida. We don't buy them anywhere else. They're just made here. The guys actually hand assemble all of the internal pieces once they're done. It's really, really cool. They look amazing, but they of course also have better functionality. So for example, this side mirror is slightly larger. It vibrates less. The door handle, much sturdier, much more premium, just feels way better to actuate. Let's talk about the wheels next. Come down, you've got a couple different options when you do a Heritage Series K5. These are the dish style wheel, very classic. It's what I tend to spec when I'm building a truck for the showroom. That's why I spec these wheels. I personally love them. I think they look fantastic. I think they look super old school. Really, it's all about personal preference. The customer that bought this vehicle agreed with me. He loved the look, and so these wheels are staying on this truck. We do have BF Goodrich all-terrain tires as well on these. These are 35, so they are slightly larger than what you would see on a Bronco or something like that. Again, helps with the stance, helps fill in that wheel arch a little bit, and just looks really, really nice. Come down the side of the vehicle, and the big thing on this K5 is I spec'd it with a hard top. So normally we just do the 6-point cage and we don't have a hard top. We just have the Safari kind of material fabric top on top. But more recently, we've just had a lot of people asking, can we build these hardtops, the K5s with hardtops? A lot of people custom building them with the hardtops. I think because the K5 is so big, because it has quite a lot more load space than a Bronco, and because it has more leg room for the rear occupants, people are just seeing these trucks as true everyday driving daily trucks. Like, they want to be able to use them, and so having the hardtop helps protect against the elements, helps keep the cool air or the warm air in, depending on where you are in the world, and they just make the truck, I think, feel complete, feel secure, feel structured, feel bigger, feel stable, all of those good things. So this one's got a hardtop on it. All right, let's talk about the back and this tailgate area, because I think other than the interior, this is one of my favorite things on a K5. It just looks so shiny, like the front. It kind of looks like a piece of jewelry. Let's talk you through it. The wooden trim that I mentioned earlier, that's in the trim of the tailgate. It's a dark wood, it's inlaid in, and we're going to see it in the interior when we get there in a second. Lots of chrome details, all of the chrome trim around, the brake lights, the side, all the rear light assemblies. Of course, your indicators are in here too, but all of this is chrome. Chrome rear bumper. You do have a light for your license plate as well. And then the main thing here, again, talking about billet custom components, is going to be this tailgate handle. So backup camera built in there. Heritage Series, you get a backup camera free of charge as part of that purchase, and you get these billet stuff, including that tailgate handle, which is really nice. Just feels super, super premium. Going to open up the back now so you can quickly see inside. See what we've got in the back, because we've got some goodies in the back ready for this one to go home. Back of the tailgate has this paneling, again, part of that Heritage Series. Carpet inlay there too on the back of the tailgate. Then you're going to notice that there's Raptor lining, and there is this Raptor lining, this coating all the way on the underside of the vehicle too. It's been tinted in Bitchin blue. Of course, you can't make it metallic because it has a texture to it, but the guy's done a really good job at matching it up. Then moving on to the actual load area, you're going to see more of this brown carpet. There are a couple of extra bits of bracketry in here. This is actually the soft top. I mentioned a minute ago that you get the safari top that goes with this. That comes with the truck and some brackets to fit it. This carpet's removable, and there's more carpet underneath, so you can actually remove this and vacuum it out if you want to. And tons of space in the back here. Loads of space in the load area of these K5s. Plenty of space for suitcases and golf clubs and all of that good stuff. Coolers if you're going to take it to the beach, whatever you're going to do. Now we're going to look at the interior of this truck. Start by opening the door so you can kind of get a quick sneak preview, give you a little look at it. It is finished in this amazing dark sort of chocolate brown leather, like I mentioned on the back of the tailgate earlier, and it just looks insane. It's not just this leather though, there are a couple different materials. Start with the carpet. It is a brown carpet, sort of a light brown carpet really, just to give a little bit of contrast. Main color is this sort of cracked, slightly kind of distressed chocolate brown leather. Looks fantastic. Almost looks like an old English sports club type smoking cigar loungy kind of material. I can imagine sitting on a really comfy sofa made of this stuff, and actually the seats in this one are really comfortable. But this is so premium. It smells amazing, and I love the look of this kind of the hide, like this different tonality in this distressed stuff. It just looks fantastic. It's on the top of this door handle here as well. This door handle's made of billet, and it's also made here like the exterior components we talked about as well. Another material that we've got is this kind of fabricy, cottony. It's not really carpet, it's a little bit more hard wearing. And this is something that we use in a lot of the trucks just to give another bit of like texture in there. It feels nice. Like this is where you're going to grip and like hold on to and like touch a lot. So it's nice and soft, contrast with the leather nicely, and it just looks fantastic. Billet door release as well. This is not a window regulator because it's a K5. You do control the electric windows from the center console, which we'll come on to later. Final thing at the end here is this focal speaker grille, all made in-house, all designed here, all custom for our K5s. Getting in the vehicle is easy because I do have a powered side step, and that doesn't stay permanently down. It is on a door switch. So when you shut the door, the switch is depressed and the lights go off and up it comes, and you open the door again, it comes back down. Makes it really easy, like a new truck, like a new F-150 or something, just easy to get in and out of. And you're greeted immediately by a Spark Industries billet steering wheel. It is custom made exclusively for us at Velocity. You can see the Velocity Flying V etched in the horn there, and these are just super, super desirable, very premium. They feel amazing. Behind that, we've got an I Did It tilt steering column. You can tilt that, have extra adjustability. In fact, these seats move forward, backwards, and tilt back too, so you've got lots of adjustability here. And then behind there, you have an instrument cluster that's surrounded by the wood. It's the same wood grain on the outside of the vehicle and in the tailgate trim, so it all kind of comes together just to match. This is a Dakota digital instrument cluster, so brand new modern instrument cluster, all electronic, has 2 screens. Turn it over here and you're going to see those pop up with some extra information. You'll see because the truck is blue, all of the lights are blue, which is nice. It all kind of wraps in together. And this one's set up to have, right now we've got oil pressure and water temperature on this side and parking gear and voltage, but there's actually a button underneath there that allows you to switch through, and you can have like live miles per hour and your gear selection, whatever you kind of want in those screens, which is nice. It's modern, but it's classic, all in one, which is cool. All right, we've spun you around the other side so I can talk you through in a bit more detail some of the other interior elements here. Let's start by going through these seats. These are a low back seat. You do have the option of going with a higher back seat or a more sports style seat if you wanted to. But in these trucks with these sort of more classic colors and the split trim on the outside, I like to keep the low back seats. They're finished with this plaid stitch. It's like the upgraded version of a double diamond. Just has more detail. It's more plush. It takes a little bit longer to do, but it looks fantastic. And again, all of that is covered in that kind of chocolate brown distressed leather, which looks and smells amazing. Center console in this one is the complete custom Velocity center console. You cannot buy these online. They're not bought from any other manufacturer. They are all made exclusively here and exclusively for K5 builds, Heritage Series and Founder Series. And they just look absolutely brilliant. Of course, you've got that fabric top in the middle there, nice armrest, slightly padded, makes the sitting position really nice when you're driving. Moving forward on the center console, it's all wrapped in that same leather. You have 2 drinks holders. They're finished in chrome. There's chrome surround all around this center area, and then of course you got this wooden grain, which is the same wooden grain throughout the rest of the vehicle. Just matches really well. You do have electronic windows. This truck I also spec'd with heated seats. So this one has 2 heated seat controls. Again, there's no heated seats in the back, but for the driver and the passenger there is, and you can control those there. It is a 4-wheel drive truck, so you do have high and low range levers here. Behind that you have a wireless charging pad, again finished with this like Alcantara topper in brown. It does have the Velocity Flying V. Normally you would see these with that lightning symbol in there when they're just bought online and dropped in. We don't do that. We customize them. We just bring them all together to kind of finish everything off. So you got all of that going together super nicely. Moving up onto some of the other systems that you've got here, we'll start with the Alpine system. It's a double DIN touchscreen system. It has CarPlay that's wireless. It has Sirius XM. It has all of that good stuff that you would want so you can use the truck. And this is actually where the rear view camera appears as well. So if you go into reverse, the rear view camera is going to pop up on that screen too. Above that, we've got a Vintage Air AC system, brand new AC system by the guys at Vintage Air. It's modern, it's powerful, it heats, it cools, it just works, especially in a hardtop enclosed vehicle like this. You just got all of the things that you would need to make it comfortable. The climate in the cabin, and so you can drive this every single day. And then if we look upwards, of course, we've got the inside of the hardtop. You can't see it from the outside, but you've got the full roll cage here. This already has the snaps in it, so you can put the top, if the customer wants to take the hardtop off and put the top that's in the back on, you can do that. But most of the time people keep these hardtops on. That's about it for the interior. I think I've covered everything, but it's really nice. Again, super comfortable, the seating position. And my favorite thing about this truck, honestly, is this leather. The leather is just a step above, really. It is so nice. All right, let's talk about the engine bay and the driveline and the running gear of this truck next. If you watched our videos before, you'll know that we use the LT1, which is a 6.2 litre V8 producing around 460 horsepower. This K5 is no exception. It has that engine. Behind this engine, 10-speed automatic transmission, the 10R80. Same thing, it's brand new. It's not pulled out of a crash truck or anything like that. It is brand new from GM. You do have Willwood disc brakes all around on this one as well. You can't see them because, of course, through the wheels, but there are disc brakes all around, like on every Velocity vehicle. And then for chassis underneath this one, we have a 4-link coilover roadster shop chassis. So it is a straight axle chassis, 4-link coilover by the guys at RS. If you know Velocity, you know basically we're hand in hand with roadster shop on everything that we do. These chassis, they just really change how the vehicle drives, how it performs, how it feels at speed. And again, this truck, trust me, can comfortably do over 100 miles an hour on the highway. It can go quick around corners, even though it's a big truck. Obviously, it's not a race car, but it feels super stable at speed. These things are just insane. You've got all the power that you need, but when you do the hardtop, they're just super versatile. You know, they're really easy to use. Bitchin Blue K5. We've walked around it. We've taken out for a spin, or the guys have. This thing is insane. It is a great example of what we do. And again, fortunately for somebody, I suppose, it's already sold. This one's going home. If you've got any more questions on this truck or building one like it, leave a comment below or go on the website. That's the best way to get in contact with us. You can email us from there. You can fill in one of those inquiry forms, or the best thing, just pick up the phone, give us a call, and one of the sales team are happy to help you out and answer any questions you have. Thank you for watching this video. See you on the next one.